What's going on, you lovely people? This is Enemy TV, and we have officially gotten who's our captain, who's our vice captain, and who's our third captain. Now, I previously said in the video that I was going to make a video about why I think Boateng should be third captain, and since I didn't do this video, it's kind of late now, but oh well. So who the captain is, I think should be pretty obvious. Lam is the captain, and who the second captain is was pretty obvious as well, considering that Neuer was the third captain when Schweinsteiger was still there. So it would only be natural that he would be the second captain, the vice captain. Then we got to the third captain, which is Muller, and I honestly don't think he should be the third captain. And my reason is this: if you look at our offensive, we have a lot of players that can play in offensive roles. Muller, he really plays either as an attacking midfielder or as a second striker, depending on obviously our formation, our system. So he isn't, he has to compete with Götze, Thiago, Vidal to an extent. So I think he isn't as guaranteed of a starting place. I mean, he will still play 90% of all the games, but he isn't guaranteed of a starting place. He won't be playing every single game. Whereas you look at someone like Boateng, who is our best defender. It's just the fact, he's the best central defender. So I think that starting him, having him third captain would make sense, just because he would play most of the games. He would play 99.9% of all the games. But third captain, it doesn't matter as much, obviously, just because it's rare that the first and the second captain are out, and even if the first and second captain are out, the third captain doesn't matter as much, as we often see with Robin being the third captain. So it makes sense, it's just the way it is. But Muller is the third captain, Neuer is the second one, and Lam stays as El Capitano. Yeah. That's good. I think that's good. I think Neuer should have been vice captain in my opinion. I know the ultras won't like that. I mean, most of them have come to terms with Neuer being our keeper and whatever, but it's still just the way it is. Is Neuer a good captain? Do I think that keepers should be captain? Yes. Ever since Oliver Kahn, I've kind of got the notion that keepers should be captains if they're really vocal and if they're really putting a stamp on a game, then I think they should be a captain or a vice captain in this case. And since Neuer is the kind of type who plays essentially as a centre back anyway, he puts his impact on this game. So he's very vocal as well. So him being a second captain or vice captain is great in my opinion. But that's just what I think. Show me what you guys think. Do you guys think someone else should have been a captain, or do you guys think that the way it's panned out is pretty good? I think maybe, as I mentioned, Boateng maybe as a third captain, but that's not as important really. Robin potentially, although obviously you want to keep the captain German just because the club is German, so you want to have someone that actually can communicate with the referee. But looking at Robin's German, it's flawless, and Robin is guaranteed, well, I'd say about 95% of all games, so maybe, I think maybe that wouldn't have made much sense though, just because Robin is going to retire soon, in like 3 or 4 years, who knows. So he won't be a captain much, just because Lam will play most of the games until then. So it's just natural that it goes that way. That's what I think. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. This was me as Enemy TV. I always look like I'm really tired when I make these videos, and that's just because I wake up and I'm like, oh, let's make a video. So yeah, I literally just woke up 5 minutes ago, but that's just the way it is. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Peace out. Have a nice day, and bye.